And I think that's what we're here for. I think we're all pretty normal, just regular dudes, and I think it makes it really easy for people to be able to come in. You know, we have all mountain bike stuff in here, so gear protection, give you confidence, and I think we do a good job of setting new riders up for doing that. So
absolutely, when you choose your own involvement, our trails are built well enough to where you can say, you know what, no,
I would not. I would not be able to do the shop would not be here. We would not be talking and having this conversation if it was not for Gateway Off-Road Cyclists and all the insane trails they've done.
Yeah, true.
They said, where are you? They said, Springfield.
I heard it was there. I was like, oh man, you ain't on the trail.
Springfield's such a weird place.
Springfield, both states, Missouri and Illinois.
Oh yeah, Springfield, Missouri's got really bad. There's so many homeless people there.
And Amish.
The last time I was down there. Oh my God. So Two Rivers Mountain Bike Park is down there. That is my favorite place in the world to go. It is like
S'more, my Southern Missouri Off-Road Ranch our Southwest Missouri Off-Road Ranch is out there, and that is the best full drive park. Continue. I'm sorry.
And these may not be the nicest trails in the world. They're nice and they're fun.
It's the way that
everything
sits. It is so great.
But anyway, my favorite place in the world, and that's what served as the inspiration for the Eureka Mountain Bike Park. Because I used to, and this was before everybody was going down to Bentonville and stuff. They started building that up. I think Two Rivers, I want to say they built in like 2007, maybe it was 2010, and then Bentonville was soon after. But anyhow, I used to go down to Two Rivers all the time to ride. And I'm like, this is nonsense. Why don't we have anything like this around St. Louis? Like, this is my favorite place to go. This is so much fun. Why don't we have this here? And that's when I started volunteering to work, and then eventually realized if I wanted anybody,
you got to do it yourself.
Build jump trails, as everybody made fun of me for thinking I could get anybody to do that. That I needed to start generating sales tax dollars, and then people would listen to me.
Well,
which worked briefly.
Well, it's okay. It did work.
You wear out your welcome pretty quick.
It took a while. You do. That's politics for you, though. That's politics.
But you know, I think oh no, Springfield. So anyway, I know why I was talking about Two Rivers. So you would go from Two Rivers up to like the Ozarks, like we were talking about.
Yep.
And you can kind of go the back way. Well, I was going out that highway, I forget the name of it, and it was like
47, I think.
47, yeah. I was going 47 towards Lake the Ozarks from Springfield, Missouri. This was 6-7 years ago now.
Which is yesterday.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I'm driving up 47. The sun's starting to set. And look off, and like all of our highways here in Missouri, they blast out the hills to make them straight. So you have these cliff walls that sit there on the sides. And I'm looking up off to the side, and I see all these like lanterns, and it was like 20 Amish ladies.
Oh man!
All in their blue dresses with the white underneath, the bonnet. They had lanterns, and they were all just sitting on the ledge off the side of the highway. There's like friggin' 20 of them, dude.
Were they chasing snakes?
No, they were just sitting there.
That's weird.
And like, it was, they were kind of far away, but close enough to where I could see these were like individual people sitting there, all with lanterns. I couldn't see their faces or like what color their hair was. But dude, I'm like, what is going on here?
Maybe there's a drive-in movie theater a little bit further in the distance you didn't know about, and they were sneaking. I don't know. Yes.
No, dude. Well, I'm not going to get into that. I think
nobody wants to know that. I think we're just going to let the Amish ladies keep their secrets today.
Whatever. But no, dude. That was like one of the spookier things I've seen in life.
It may have been some church pastoral thing where they were like, I don't know, maybe doing some kind of ceremony, but I would highly doubt it was anything nefarious. So, I mean, it would make sense that they are not exactly that type of people. We don't hear.
I don't think it was anything nefarious. Sure. In all honesty, I think they were just hanging out. But
it brings up a good point.
It's fun to watch just like cars go by.
Nobody's made a horror movie about the Amish. Walk into the wrong Amish town. You know what I'm talking about?
I have a feeling.
Movie plot.
I feel like there has to be movies about it.
There are.
And if there isn't, there's got to be a reason.
Kingpin's the only documentary I know.
So I did just like, dude, on Facebook, on YouTube, there was a short, and it was about them pretending that they grabbed an Amish guy. I don't know if he was actually Amish or just their buddy dressed up as an Amish guy. Yeah. And they take him to just do obscene things. At the end, it shows like them burying somebody and his vest, his Amish guy vest hanging there. And then and then they can't they kind of do this. And everybody's like, that's a shame. And they're standing around like all these like frat boys or whatever. And then they look over, and then the Amish guy's standing there like, I couldn't hang you.
Yeah. Well, you ever fantasize about that just in your own thoughts and imagination? You go, what would it like to be Amish? And like I've thought about it. And it's definitely cool to think about topic wise, but like when it comes to human childbirth, that's pretty crappy. And when you've got to like deal with the elements without being able to Google.
Oh, it's far easier for a man to be Amish than a woman to be
Amish.
It is. Sure. They've got, I mean, we would have to build things and do that kind of stuff, but like the chores the women would need to do to keep everything
very, very, very
way worse.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, our body grows extra when we're cold. Like our entire body will grow extra hair when we're cold. So like we've got this automatic survival situation going on. But they don't like we're like feral pigs. It is. Well, you know, if we breed too much, they start shooting us in Texas. It's right here. Just don't run around in Texas. That's all I'm saying. If we were pigs. I mean, I'm not yet a feral pig. I am currently working on it.
I know. I think all of us are.
There's a big pile of watermelons out back. I just couldn't help myself. It's not a big deal. You got it.
Yeah. There's a cool documentary that a guy goes into an Amish community in Florida. So there's a vacation community
in Florida.
Dude.
Amish?
Yes.
That's cheating. You can survive there without doing anything.
There's a huge neighborhood.
Yeah.
And if you're Amish and you're going on like sabbatical or vacation or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, so it's an Amish vacation spot.
Dude.
Wow.
And this guy walked around there. They are so cool. Like everybody, it's like I don't want to say it's like stepping back to the 1950s. I think their morals, they're kind of maybe, I don't know how to explain it.
So
it seemed like a really awesome community to be in. They have like every Sunday, everybody would walk or ride their e-bikes. A lot of them ride e-bikes
to the beach.
Maybe they don't ride e-bikes. A lot of them ride trikes. Sorry.
Makes sense. It makes sense. It's not e-bikes, but like, I mean, maybe e-bikes without the battery.
Yes, e-bikes without the battery.
Right.
But like they go to these things and like everybody from the community walks there at night. It's like a little street festival, and they play music and they sing and hang out together, and everybody's really respectful.
Yeah.
And then like there's some weirder things like
you can't help
you don't talk to somebody else's a woman you do not know. So like all the men and maybe
hang out.
Maybe you don't even talk to them if you do know them. But all the women were grouped together and all the men were together.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's super cool. Like everybody can relax. Because I mean,
Amish people like to have fun too.
How hard is it to be a girl that goes to any social situation, knowing there's going to be guys there, knowing that you have to watch what you say to them so they don't think
major anxiety.
They like you.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not just like harassing you and bugging you.
I mean, they're tan lines. They're worried about the tan lines, like right here and right here.
Especially when alcohol's involved.
Oh, they drink.
No. They don't. I'm just saying to be able. And that's what it is. I don't. Do Amish people drink?
I'm not certain.
I don't. Maybe on vacation they do.
It doesn't take technology to get drunk, so I think
they can make. Yeah, they make their own. I'm sure they drink. But I'm just saying, just to be a woman in general with the drinking and dealing with men who have been drinking, it just. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. So
I think it would be really cool.
It seems nice to be Amish.
It does. It seems nice to be Amish until you realize you can't wear board shorts. And you're like, well, I quit. I'm out.
Maybe we can do I think the rest of us are striving to live close to Amish
somewhere
lifestyle.
in between the Amish and living like that. Yes, I think, and I do.
That's what I strive for.
I prefer to leave technology medium pace in my life. Medium pace.
And they have the religious aspect to it too, which helps. I think
it is, but is it a Christian base?
Yes,
it is Christian base.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know because like Jerusalem, like the people that are not Christians, the other one, I don't know if it's right to say, but like they seem like them almost, like they almost like practice a Judaism like background. I don't know if that's true, but if it's Jesus based, it's Christianity. Like I've never seen an Amish person say like, you want to be saved? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they're not trying to pull you in.
No, they don't want you in there.
Well, because they know that they've got to figure it out.
But that's not fair that they're keeping it to themselves.
But if they try to get everybody in, then everybody just ruin it.
I think
like everything fun.
Yeah.
Everything fun.
I think
You enjoy something. This is how mountain biking started.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 1980s, Gary Fisher said his design for mountain bike company or mountain bike frame company or whatever, he sent his drawings to Specialized and said, hey, go for it.
Yeah.
And his whole theory was, you know, I can't remember if it was him or Joe Breeze or which one of those early guys from Marin
He
County.
just wanted to get it moving.
But they essentially said that we sell mountain bikes because we think they're awesome.
Yeah.
And we think people will think they're awesome too.
Absolutely.
And that's how mountain biking started.
Sure.
And I know what I've done. And the problem is you love something, you think it's awesome, you like the lifestyle that goes along with it, whether that's being Amish or being a mountain biker.
True.
And then you try to get everybody into it, and then the more people that get into it,
the more polluted it becomes. Not polluted, but diluted, because then it's not as exclusive. It's not as specific in that niche. You know, like the niche. Like right now, if you go and ask the average person, do they mountain bike? Most people are going to say no, but the people that say yeah, of those people that say yeah,
people know what mountain bikes are now.
Are what the percentage of those people actually know.
People didn't know what mountain biking was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
A normal person. Now, if you say mountain biking, they know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So I think that says a lot. And mountain biking does have a ton of room to grow. Before we hit the point of, you know, just diluting the solution,
Mm-hmm.
or before we kind of, you know,
creating that explosion of
we've still got a ton of growth to go.
Well, you know.
It is looking nice on that. I noticed how clean everything is
Thank
right
you.
there. From you get all the underbrush cleaned up.
Yes.
It's nice for everybody.
Yes, I do like to do a little bit of a pruning, some architectural agriculture. I'm going to use that word, and it's going to mean that I cut sticks down, because I like it when Linda can go out and go potty without hitting sticks on her butt. It's my
she prefers to jump deuces
on sticks.
Yeah, in things, which I'll never stop her from that. I think that's great. It's
she hides it really well. She's got her own shame about her. She does take forever though, because she'll be walking around for 10 minutes. I think she's done. I'm like, come on, Lynn, it's time to go in. She goes, oh, that's right. I was supposed to be going to the bathroom. And then she goes to, I'm like, come on. But she's good. She's good. Points. Like I had a buddy who introduced me to mountain biking, man, I would say about 10 years ago, going by my timescapes now. About 10 years ago, he said, why don't you come mountain biking with me? And I said, no problem. I have a mountain bike and I like to do things. So I went with him, and I did not prepare myself for what I was about to embark on. And I'll tell you what, man, it was probably harder than learning how to drive.
Like we told him.
Kind of like an assessment.
Because I don't know if he plans on deer hunting.
Well, he don't want to be in the middle of the woods with this thing breaking down.
Oh, he'd be so mad.
And plus,
especially like if you shoot a deer and it's like 70 degrees out, and he's like, "Oh well, at least I have my e-bike, so I can get this thing back quickly."
You got flies chasing it. Dude, he said elk, not deer. These elk are no good.
I don't know. Dude said elk. He's got a taste for the good stuff.
He's got a bigger
We
gun
should
than
probably
I.
hang that in the back. That's a $5,000.
Yeah, we will. Check this out. I found that, and he gave me that in his cooler too. That was a piece of a broken pair of pliers. So I assumed that there was an attempted repair before he brought it to us.
So I cut up last night's stream to maybe some highlights. So we split the video into the Roscoe 6 review with Francis. And then kind of just the customers who came in, we talked about that frozen Suntour fork.
Yeah.
So I just cut that down because we went over maybe when it's time to upgrade and when it's not. That was with a kid. So we had a lot to talk about there, but either or. And then I also cut together our conversation, Don, which should be fun for you.
Which part?
I wanted it to be a surprise this morning, but you already saw it. So
teeny bit.
Yeah, I'm going to stream you the video I made of you. Now, the first half of this video, you did not. We were doing a test earlier in the day. Yes. So this was not intended to go live at all or anything like that. But I think it really speaks to who you are as a person and maybe sets the tone for
so people understand what they're getting into.
So you ready to watch this?
I'm as ready as I will be. Featuring Adam Scott, Adam Castle, Adam Munch, Everybody, are you ready to roll?
That is a killer intro, so I think we may pull that audio.
And I didn't even skip a beat either. I was doing that the entire time while.
moving these bikes.
I don't know anything about the Roscoe
Sunday,
6 or
Sunday,
anything.
Sunday, come down to the mountain bike shed and experience live action.
You can tell me, I love it.
Adam
It's
Castle.
recording, right?
I'll go close the door and then
This is where Francis gets weird on
talk sweet to me and don't be.
Tell him that you love him. Don't talk dirty.
Don't tell me who you love, Adam. Other Adam.
Let's see. I'm gonna work on trying to get Princess's computer to do something else.
Oh man, I know what this is.
Sorry.
So I didn't know all this was happening. I don't think Francis did either. Except for it seems like he did, and then he's being creepy.
At
He
this
just
moment,
kinda
you can hear
stares
the
at the camera
customer
and
talking to
moves
Adam,
closer.
and he's coming in. And when I put my shirt back on, you're going to notice I'm doing it frantically because I know that we've got a
You're
client.
supposed to be able to attract your face.
Do I need to stand closer?
Maybe.
As soon as the shirt comes off, do I need to come closer?
This is me just waiting for you to notice
So what?
because I was watching you.
I never
How's it going?
noticed.
Good. How you doing?
I only found this until
How's it going?
Pick up my bike.
Pick up my bike, and I go, oh crap! Yeah, yeah. I got you. Yeah.
Okay. What
Okay,
do you think
okay.
your Bobcat?
So yeah, I think that video is super fun. It is posted under Donversations. Why don't you come out here and well, I guess you can stay in there. We can talk with you in
I
the
can hang
in the
out. Yeah,
surface
I
area.
like it back here.
Let's see if we can't change these screens around. That makes more sense. So what do you think about your Donversations? We went into detail about some pretty strange things. The flood of 93.
Yes.
And then I was thinking about last night when I was editing that together. The earthquake would have been either the fall of 2007 or possibly in the springtime. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, come out here and talk to me because it's super weird trying to do this. A very bad issue. And now ultimately the only thing between you and the road is those tires.
Right, and that's true. And I think with mountain bikes, same thing. The only thing touching the trail and your
Yes,
bike, you can
yes.
spend $8,000 on a bike, but if you've got tires that aren't performing, then you're not going to be able to. The rest of the bike doesn't matter.
Look
So
at
it's a small investment compared to maybe the rest of how much you're spending on the rest. Of your
Olympic runners, people that are on their feet a lot, they don't buy the $12 Walmart shoes. They don't. You buy the upgraded shoes because ultimately that's that buffer zone between you and the elements.
So-
It's between you and danger.